back to my channel. I'm Lauren if you're new here, and welcome back to Taylor Swift Tuesday. How are you guys? I'm doing great. I'm coming at you from, yes, you guessed it, Denver, Colorado, in my scary looking childhood room. Yes, I know, I thought splatter paint was cool when I was younger. Now it's just a little creepy, but we will have a good show today anyway. So this past week I've been working on my Cancun vlog, and I've been working on getting my unboxing of Taylor Swift's Lover Deluxe versions 1 through 4 edited and uploaded for you guys. And I'm also going to be doing a Lover Deluxe album version giveaway. Such a mouthful, I can never get it right. So stay tuned for that. I will be keeping you updated on when there's gonna get posted. I'm just excited for you guys to see them. And I also posted a second video last week called explaining how I ended up on tour with Little Mix. Yup, my face ended up on a major tour once again, and I don't know how I got so lucky for that to happen, but it is a pretty cool story. So make sure you check out that video. That's also going to be a crucial part of next week's TST video shout out. So make sure you've seen it. If it's your first time on my channel, hi, I'm Lauren. Make sure you are subscribed. I talk about all things pop culture from a positive light, lifestyle, especially Taylor Swift, and yeah, you just should subscribe because it's fun here. All right, let's jump into today's show. First up, I hate to talk about negativity right away. So actually, I won't. Let's move that story back a little bit, shall we? First up, let's talk about how Rolling Stone knew they had the biggest, most talked about celebrity for their cover story recently and decided to use their brain and stretch out that time with Taylor into 2 articles about her. Hashtag marketing goals. Rolling Stone posted on Monday a follow-up article to Taylor's cover story called 9 Taylor Swift moments that didn't fit in our cover story. They touched on a few highlights that they didn't have room for, and I really liked every piece of this. The link to the full article will be down below in my description, but let's talk about my favorite parts from it. On Lover's place in her catalog. Reputation was so far from what I usually do, and Lover feels like a return to the fundamental songwriting pillars that I usually build my house on. It's really honest. It's not me playing a character. It's just really how I feel undistilled. And there are a lot of very personal admissions in it. And also, I love a metaphor. I love building on the metaphor for a very long time. You know, the whole of Reputation was just a metaphor, but this is a very personal record, so that's been really fun. On writing the title track Lover, I really liked this one. I was sitting up at the piano up in my loft and I had the chorus. It kind of just happened immediately. It was one of those that I wrote very, very, very quickly. And I was working out the cadence of the first verse and it just sort of fell together. But then I took some time to write the bridge because I wanted to really level up with that bridge. That one would, for me, be less of a ranting bridge and more of a story time fable type bridge. Sometimes I like to imagine a bridge as like a sort of fairy tale lullaby fable, expanding upon a song that has been not as detailed until that point. Can I go where you go? Can we always be this close forever and ever? Is less detail than when you go to the bridge and you realize like, oh, it just got really personal in the bridge. It expands on it all. I love that she talked about Reputation a lot more than we originally thought, and I'm so glad they decided to do a second article letting us know about these little tidbits. So, on her creative burst circa 2016, I was writing constantly, and a lot of the things I was writing ended up being songs for Reputation. So after 1989, I didn't write anything really. After I made 1999 and put it out, did all the promo stuff, went on tour, the Grammys happened, which is like this unbelievable blitz of excitement, followed by me going, oh my god, what am I going to make next? And so when my life took a very dramatic shift, all of a sudden I knew what to make next, which is a strange dichotomy to feel like, whoa, this is all really weird, twisted, dark, and dramatic, but I can't stop writing. I think I would have made Reputation whether or not I actually put out the album or ever made another album again. That album was a real process of catharsis, and I thought I experienced catharsis before, but I'd never had until that album, because it was creating this strange defense mechanism, and I'd never really done that in that exact way before. The only way I'd done it in the past was with Blank Space, which I wrote specifically about criticisms I had received for supposedly dating too many people in my 20s. I took that template of, okay, this is what you're all saying about me, let me just write from this character for a second. I love that. I love so much that she just took the narrative back from the media. That's what Blank Space was. That's what Reputation was. I love that. On the Reputation tour, she said, that's just such a fun album, Reputation. I'm so proud of how that whole process was because I'd never had an album that made more sense to people after they came to the concert. Literally, people would be like, I came to the show and now I completely love the record. Now I get the record. With Reputation, I wanted to keep my head down, not say anything, but work harder than I ever worked. It was really motivational for me to have the stadium tour to prepare for and prove myself almost. My career was in a weird spot, but still have that kind of ignite something in you to work harder, to practice longer, to think of bigger, better concepts for the live show. I was thinking if anything can pull me out of this weird disillusionment I have with the way that things could have gone in my career that I was feeling back then, I knew it would be playing live. I could be proud of the live show, and if I could feel that connection with fans, that would remind me of why I love this. I love hearing her thoughts on Reputation now that we're in the Lover era so very much. It was such an epic album and an even more epic tour, and I'm not just saying that because my face was a part of the tour. It really was this epic thing, and I think that that's why she was like, you know what? Reputation makes more sense as a stadium tour. Let's put it on Netflix. And honestly, I love that whole transition of people who weren't Taylor Swift fans being like, let's turn it on from Netflix, just on like a casual Friday night and see how it goes. And having that so easily accessible, having an entire evening with Taylor Swift at the Reputation Stadium Tour be so accessible to everybody who has a Netflix account, it was honestly one of the best concerts I've ever been to. I remember leaving the Reputation Tour and literally feeling sad that that was only my first Taylor Swift concert. I felt like I had robbed myself of previous shows of Taylor's that I could have gone to. I did try really hard to make 1989 tour happen, but I had just graduated college at the time. I was broke, trying to figure out my life. But I will say, not going to the 1989 World Tour is one of my biggest regrets in life. So there's that. I love that this was kind of like a cover story 2.0 kind of thing. I really enjoyed hearing her speak about this. It also makes me wonder, what else did they cut out from the interview? I don't know how these things work, but the mind wanders when I think about things like that. Let me know in the comments down below what you thought of her thoughts on Reputation. Okay, all right. Let's talk about Scooter Braun here for just a second. Yes, I know. Before I get into it, I've just gotta say, you know, it really baffles me what he does for a job. Before this stuff with Taylor Swift and Big Machine Records and all the stuff that happened, when you thought of Scooter Braun, you immediately thought of Justin Bieber. That's what he was known as. The manager who helped turn the foul-mouthed kid punk Justin into this pop sensation Justin Bieber. Scooter wasn't known for the talent that he possessed. He was known for possessing others who had talent and managing them. Think about how he has gotten all of his power. It's from others. So as sad as this situation is with Taylor and Big Machine and Scott Borchetta, sadly, none of this is shocking to me. And I'm not saying that this is how all managers are. I do believe that managers play a very important role in an artist, in an actress, in any type of talent's life. But it's just interesting because now when you Google Scooter Braun, not only does it come up that he manages Justin Bieber, Demi Lovato, and Ariana Grande, these huge pop stars, but it also shows that he's in a battle with someone who refuses to accept the norm of this by taking from others' success. That now he gets to have this power over Taylor because he got involved in a shady business deal where he got out on top. All right. End of Lauren rant. I just had to share my thoughts with you on this one before I get into the details of the next story. So, Scooter has finally spoken-ish, if you can call it that, about the whole ordeal on an episode of Tony Gonzalez's podcast called Wide Open. And it will probably make your blood boil as it did mine. Let's not forget that Scooter is a PR mastermind and he knows exactly what to say and exactly what not to say in situations like this so that when people hear his responses, audiences will read between the lines and jump to assumptions that he wants them to jump to, if that makes any sense. He responded to these questions in such a manipulative, victimized way that he was thinking that when people would listen to this podcast, they would go, oh wow, that's Scooter Braun. He's so relatable and level-headed, not at all manipulative. Eye roll. So he specifically never named Taylor, but it was obvious what he was talking about. I've included the link to the full podcast down below, and you can skip to the 1 hour and 7 minute mark to hear his comments on Taylor. You're welcome. When he was asked how he deals with critics and the haters, he responded by saying, you gotta know your truth. You gotta know your intention. Hurt people. They're going to project it onto you, but you shouldn't even devalue them in that moment. I used to get really angry, and now I'm at a place where I'm like, well, this is just an opportunity for me long-term to really show my truth. I'm trying so hard to read this from an unbiased way, but sorry, I just can't. I'm angry. When you're coming up, you're told if someone does something bad to you, you strike it down. But in the management world, you're not going to get results by telling someone that's not reasonable and just striking down their opinion. Everyone's opinion comes from a place of validity in their mind, but the better thing to do is to find a place of respect and turn the anger off and say, I know this is shocking to you, but I actually respect you on this one level. Now that we've shown each other respect, let's have a conversation. No, you don't get to say that you've shown her respect after everything that happened, after all of the things that you did behind her back, that you've allowed your wife to say online. Scooter, you don't get to just send out one tweet saying, this is an amazing album, hashtag I respect you. No, you don't get to do that. Sorry, that is not the same. He continues on by saying, so it's hard when you get attacked and it's not based in any truth. Oh, this part makes me so angry. So it's hard when you get attacked and it's not based in any truth. But for that other person, it might be based in truth, but they don't have all the information. And that's why I'm always open to communication and to having a conversation with someone and saying, look, maybe this was a misunderstanding and I'm happy to have the conversation with you. But not everybody is willing to do that. You can't go through life thinking you're going to be friends and that everyone is going to like you. I think in the long term, I've learned this over time. The truth always comes out and I'm confident in that. Oh my God, this makes me so angry on so many levels. There are so many statements in what he just said and what I just read to you that I find extremely manipulative. Some of you out there might be saying to yourself, wow, well, he said like turn off the anger and to come at it from a place of respect. While I agree with those statements, I don't agree with them coming from his mouth because actions speak louder than words. In this podcast, he claims that he has done nothing in his life with malicious intent. If that was true, then how come he hasn't come out and done the right thing? The thing that Scott Borchetta did not do, which is sell Taylor Swift back her master recordings for a fair price. I mean, let's think about this. PR-wise, that would be an amazing thing for Scooter to do long term. He would come out looking like this incredible guy that everyone would work with because he really cares about artists in the industry. Clearly, that's not true. I don't see that happening because $300 million means more to Scooter than doing the right thing. After everything that has happened, it sickens me for me to hear Scooter publicly say, oh, I'm willing to have a conversation with her, but she's not. I'm the bigger person here. She just doesn't have her facts straight. I'm right. She's wrong. Newsflash, Scooter, we don't care about your truth. And please stop using that phrase like you just walked out of some woke yoga retreat. You are not woke and we all know it. So just stop it. You're not fooling anyone and you're actually dulling the use of the word truth by pretending that you're the victim in all of this. Throughout this podcast, he just tried really hard to make himself sound as relatable as possible by saying, oh, I love my friends and family and they're the compass that guides me forward. Shut up. Oh my God. What a load of bull. You care about money and you like that your family can benefit from money too. If you really had no malicious intent, as you seem to claim over and over again, then you would do the right thing. You have the opportunity, you have the means, you've got the platform, and yet you still haven't. You said it yourself in this interview that you saw this whole thing as an opportunity for you. An opportunity for you to defend yourself and come out looking as the hero. And that just makes me really, really sad for you. Sorry if things got a little heated there, but it's true. I know that there are people out there who agree with Scooter and it's because they're buying into this manipulative wording that he uses. He is a PR mastermind, people. Do not forget that, okay? That's what he is. Anyways, I'd love to know your thoughts. Let's cool things off here a little bit. Let's move right along into today's segment of Steal Swift Style. How cool was that intro? A million thank yous go to my amazing friend Brad, who made that dope intro for this. And you'll have to stay tuned to the rumor mill to see what he did there. This is the style segment of my show where I give you the links to things that Taylor Swift has been wearing recently, and I find you more affordable versions of it so you can steal her style. I do also hope that you all are following at TaylorSwiftStyled on Tumblr and on Instagram because she's the reason that I know any of the names and designers of the clothes that Taylor Swift wears. I usually go to her blog and Instagram page for inspiration before I go and hunt online for the similar affordable version, so make sure you're following her. She'll be linked down below. Thanks, Sarah, you're the best. So yeah, it's fall. Guys, I love fall. And I love fall clothes, so I thought that would make that the theme of today's segment. First up, I really loved this cropped Argyle sweater that Taylor Swift wore during the Lover photo shoot. It is by MiuMiu and it is $1,500, but don't you worry your pretty little mind, I have found some cheaper options for you. I love Argyle so very much, like I really do. So down below, I have included the links to two really cute cardigans, a cropped sweater vest, a vintagey styled high neck sweater, a V-neck sweater, and some socks because I love Argyle and I love socks and these guys are $12 and really fun, so I had to include them. And then men, listen up because I've also found two Argyle sweaters for you men out there, and this one is currently on sale for $40. It's usually $85, but it's 50% off, and this sale lasts until October 6th, which is only 5 days away, so you better snatch it up now. And then nothing screams fall to me like a velvet skirt, so I dug up this outfit that Taylor Swift wore to the Bluebird Cafe, wearing this gorgeous purple velvet mini skirt. Sadly, I could not find this skirt anywhere online, but I found options for you. Look at these two really cute velvet skirts. One is A-line, and the other one has a thigh-high slit that I just love. I feel like it gives it this extra edge to it. And then I also found a plus-size midi skirt as well. And then, I don't even know how this came up in my search, but I had to share it with you because it was just Perfect. Look at this really cute sequined velvet mini skirt. I don't even understand how it is both velvet and sequined, but I love it. Look at those colors. I'm thinking the edges of it are velvet. That's kind of what I think. But it really caught my attention. It's only $16 and I am a huge fan of it. And then as I was digging up past skirts that Taylor has worn, this look when she was walking into Drake's birthday party in 2016 really caught my eye. And I just had to find some versions for you. She wore an asymmetrical leather skirt that is linked down below for $98. And I also found this really cute Western style leather skirt for $20. These two longer skirts that both look pretty similar to the ones that Taylor's wearing. And then this shorter cute skirt with that front buckle detail. And all of these skirts that I just showed you are in the $12 to $20 range, so yay! Love me a good bargain. That's all I have for you in today's style segment. I hope that you're enjoying it. As always, make sure you are DMing me or messaging me or commenting down below outfits or items that Taylor Swift has worn you'd like me to find a version for. Now, I really quickly want to touch on the Super Bowl. Yeah. You guys have been tweeting me and messaging me a lot this past week, and trust me, I saw the devastating news. Not devastating, it's still exciting, but you know what I mean. It has been announced that Jennifer Lopez and Shakira will be performing the halftime show at the Super Bowl this year. If you guys have been watching me for a little bit, you know that I had the full belief that Taylor Swift would be performing the Super Bowl halftime show. A part of me still believes that Taylor could make a surprise appearance there, to be honest with you. I mean, crazier things have happened, right? I'm just still baffled at why they used a clip of Taylor Swift on her Reputation tour during their promo marketing for the Super Bowl in Miami. To me, there's got to be a reason why they purchased, licensed, and used that particular clip, because people just don't do that for no reason. That's gotta be expensive. It's true, I could be totally 100% wrong here, but we're just gonna wait until February to find out. What do you guys think? Are you excited for the Super Bowl? I personally love J-Lo and Shakira. I think they're gonna be great. They're gonna slay. They are badass, strong, powerhouse women. They're gonna be great, but I think it would be awesome to have like a little sneak surprise appearance from Taylor, but a girl can dream. Speaking of appearances, we've got a lot of things coming up from Taylor in the next coming days. This Thursday, October 3rd, Taylor will be appearing on The Tonight Show with Jimmy Fallon. It's been reported that she will be the lead interview and segment, and I'm so excited. I'm a huge Jimmy Fallon fan. I love when Taylor goes on the show. The comedy sketch of Ew is probably one of my favorite things that I've ever seen Taylor Swift act in. It's hilarious. But I'm wondering if there's people out there that are upset that she's going on Jimmy Fallon, because in the past few weeks, Jimmy Fallon quote unquote body shamed Taylor. If you remember, I talked about this a few weeks ago. Comedy duo Jesus and Mara went on Jimmy Fallon and they made a joke about Taylor Swift's appearance, and Jimmy apparently laughed at it. I personally don't want to get into it, but I did want to hear you guys' thoughts and opinions on this. I'm honestly excited to see her and Jimmy together. They are longtime friends, and who knows, for all we know, after the body shaming happened, Jimmy reached out to Taylor himself and was just like, yo, that was a joke. I didn't mean any ill will or something. We really have no idea. So I just like to err on the side of like giving Jimmy the benefit of the doubt. But I do know that he upset a lot of Swifties that day. So I'd love to hear your thoughts on that. And then this upcoming Saturday, October 5th, 2 days after, Taylor will be performing on Saturday Night Live. I wish so badly that she was hosting it. Like I said, I really do miss her in comedy sketches. She is hysterical. But Taylor did express her excitement over the fact that Phoebe Waller-Bridge of Fleabag will be hosting that same night. So set your DVRs now. Next up, it seems as if Taylor has struck up some type of deal with Lenovo, because she's been working with them a lot lately. Not only did Lenovo tweet a glimpse into the City of Lover concert in Paris, it looked like so much fun, but they're also holding a Taylor Swift sweepstakes. I included a link down below if you wanted to enter, because the first place winner wins a brand new Lenovo laptop and a guitar autographed by Taylor Swift. Plus, they will be having 5 other first place winners who will also be receiving a guitar autographed by Taylor Swift. And what I actually think is pretty cool about this one, you don't have to post on Instagram or on Twitter to enter this contest. You've just got to fill out the form on the website. So go check it out. Let me know if anybody wins. And then it was also announced that Taylor will be performing at this year's Jingle Ball 2019 on her birthday, December 13th. This will actually be the second time that she's performed at the Jingle Ball on her birthday, so that's fun. She'll be performing alongside BTS, Billie Eilish, Lizzo, the Jonas Brothers, Camila Cabello, and many, many more. Very excited about this. Are any of you guys planning on going to the Jingle Ball concert? Let me know in the comments. And now let's move right along into the rumor mill. Look at this cute, cool little graphic. I love it. Thank you so much, Brad. You're making Taylor Swift Tuesday like a real show. It's so exciting. But yes, the rumor mill. Thank you to my Twitter follower, Jordan, for sending this my way. Guys, I'm about to show you something, and some people might be upset about it. The reason that I feel okay sharing it is because I don't believe that this is an actual true and factual leak. I think it's just someone trying to cause rumors online. But if you want to skip through it, you can. Don't at me. You've been warned. This is a potential spoiler, but I don't think it's a spoiler. But yeah, you've been warned. These two images have been circulating on the internet recently, and I just don't know if I believe them, so I've got to get your thoughts. They claim to have leaked images of the other performers playing at Loverfest East and Loverfest West. This image says that at Loverfest East in Boston, Taylor will be performing with AJR, Bleachers, Clairo, Halsey, Haley Kiyoko, Lord, Maren Morris, Ryan Hurd, Todrick Hall, and Troye Sivan. And Loverfest West in Los Angeles is said that she's performing with Carly Rae Jepsen, Haim, Haley Kiyoko, Katy Perry, Kelsey Ballerini, Khalid, Maggie Rogers, Rustin Kelly, Selena Gomez, and Troye Sivan. I don't know if I believe these. While they look believable, I just don't think that that would be leaked by now. Right? Apologies if this is correct and I ended up leaking this. I really don't think that this is real. Yeah. I don't know. I decided to take a risk today. So there's rumor number one. Rumor number two is also from Twitter as well. The Twitter account @BlessSwifty tweeted out that they thought they found an Easter egg in the Look What You Made Me Do music video. A bunch of you guys sent me this video on Twitter and on Instagram, so I had to touch on it here. They said in their tweet that in the last scene of the Look What You Made Me Do music video, it includes the sound of an audience clapping and whistling. They said that they think it's the exact same sound of the audience when Kanye was accepting his Video Vanguard Award and also insulting Taylor Swift in the process back in 2015. When I listened to the two clips side by side, I do not think that it is the same audio. Yes, they both feature a large crowd of people clapping and whistling, but I highly doubt that Taylor went through the trouble of going back to a horrible live television moment, recording that audio and including it in Look What You Made Me Do. I don't think that happened personally, but I do applaud the creativity here. And again, I could be totally 100% wrong on this. I'm not right about everything. That's why it's called the rumor mill. I bring it to you guys because I want to know your thoughts and opinions on this. Because Taylor has been known to do things like this before. I just don't think I believe these two rumors that I talked to you about today, but I gotta know your thoughts. This week's video shout out goes to my YouTube subscriber, Amanda Moskowitz, for her comment on my cooking video. She said, I love to cook homemade pizza with my grandma because we always have so much fun and I get to spend time with her. Amanda, I love that. My grandma's actually downstairs. We're about to eat Rosh Hashanah dinner right now. That's why you probably hear my dog barking because people are just now getting here and I've really gotta like wrap things up. But Amanda, you're amazing. Keep cooking with your grandma. I'll be cooking with my grandma tonight. And if you want to be next week's video shout out, first make sure you're following me on all of my social media handles. Then go to my most recent video that I posted about me being on the screen with Little Mix, and then go into the comments and write your answer to this question. If you could make one food healthy, what would it be? I just heard this question recently and I really wanted to try it out. So if you could turn one food healthy, what would it be? For me, it would probably be pizza. I just love pizza with pineapple. Yes, don't at me. Pizza with pineapple is amazing. If you want to be next week's video shout out, go do that. You might see your name right up here. All right, guys, I hope that you enjoyed today's video. If you did, please remember to leave it a like. Make sure you're subscribed to this channel with your post notifications turned on. Make sure you're subscribed to my vlog channel. Stay tuned for my Cancun vlog. Stay tuned for my unboxings of deluxe versions 1, 2, 3, and 4. They're coming at ya, including my giveaway. So excited. Happy fall, guys, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.